Get you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Tyler Wade swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 37 comes on now, and he has it one down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Sandoval, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate is Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene.
Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Rendon is there, and he's safe.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Pause, now the pitch. Segura over at second. Real Muto at first with no outs. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bullet to first base.
Batting fourth.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I think Alec Bohm is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. So runners in scoring position, and here is Rhys Hoskins looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 0-2. Swing and a liner. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple. Still no score. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Harper has a read on it, one down.
Batting 6.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now into the box, Jared Walsh. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Castellanos gets under it and makes the lead it here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7. Not shortstop.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
And the next in is Johann Camargo. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Camargo is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Standing in now, number 37. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ohtani waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. So here is Justin Upton as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Upton, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Patrick Sandoval. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
This one's flared off to the right side, and Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Gibson.
The pitcher, Kyle.
First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded by Rendon. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. This is skied into short left center. Ohtani waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The center fielder, Johann Camargo.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Connor Brogdon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Max Stassi, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him to go down swinging there. Max Stassi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 3 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Upton. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick.
Digging in next, Nicholas Castellanos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
The right fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Patrick Sandoval, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Tyler Wade. As it's grounded sharply to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Johann.
Up next, Johann Camargo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, number 37.
Next up is number 37. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ohtani waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. So stepping in is David Fletcher. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Pull, that's inside.
Did in the air out to left. Castellanos is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Trout.
And now Mike Trout. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat, Natty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Shohei Ohtani will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the AB now. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Roman Quinn is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
They say the people that you love cause the most pain. They say the ones lighting up know you first name.
First pitch on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I'm in my mode, I'm in my zone. If you're a hater, then leave me alone. I gotta go, get to the dough. Money calling, so I pick up the phone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Gene Segura standing in.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Trout has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate now is JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries so far. first pitch of the AB on its way. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Ohtani is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. And the Phillies won. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled away. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. A 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
The count now at 2-2. fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Angels are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Nick Castellanos now due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Hard hit towards center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Justin Upton the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way to Upton as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Patrick Sandoval. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 22, second baseman,
Jerry Spamiglia takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo.
not shortstop, Johann Camargo.
First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 37.
Stepping in once again is number 37. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Matt Vierling will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Upton. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in will be Mike Trout. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 1. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Popped up. Boom is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So next to hit is Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Ryan Tepera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tepera is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
1-1, here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Garrett Stubbs will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't, and this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Philly down to their last strike. And he chased it in the dirt. And this ball's right past him at first base. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. Flew out last time up. Kyle Schwarber will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And now the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You could see from up here, as soon as that ball hooked foul right there, the air came out of the dugout. He's got to find a way to regroup and continue this at bat.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Patrick Sandoval pitches well enough to get the W. Kyle Gibson couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.